Good afternoon. How we doing, everybody? How's your trading day going while I get settled in here and make sure everything is sorted on my end? So we only got a few people in here right now, like 16 people in the stream right now. So feels like throwbacks to when I first started streaming. It really feels like when we originally started the channel, and now only 13 people in here. So numbers are dropping rapidly. Got the morning drop. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna watch these overnight lows here, possibly this prior week high here at 535, to see if we pull back into that and hold. If we hold above this, I'm not opposed to a long attempt back above overnight lows. That's kind of what I want to see. I want to see one more attempt out of the sellers to push this lower. You can kind of see on the DOM, we've got interest down into 300. We finally have that flip to where the skew on the interest is kind of balanced. So the chat is broke on the stream. I can see yours, Martin. Chat's broke. All right, let's see. Trader 007. What's up, MKC? I can see everybody. Okay, so you're saying on stream it's broke. I mean, your message popped up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs, guys. It's crazy. We're trying something different today, by the way, as far as the giveaway is concerned. Okay, it seems like it's working now. We're going to go back to the old school format because we're trying, Mason is going to be trying out the marbles race tentatively and back to see if he can get it to work where it recognizes the Kick and Twitch chats as well. So for today, it's just going to end up being !West whenever it's live, but I'm not seeing even Nightbot on here yet. Okay, there's Nightbot. Okay, so it's a 25K Pro Lucid account that we're giving away today. But guys, just be patient with us. We're trying something a little bit different. It'll be interesting to see, by the way. It'll be interesting to see the difference between yesterday's stream where it was members only and today's stream, and the difference in the giveaway format as well, going back to just doing !West. I know that we run the risk of having bots, but I'm interested to see the difference in views and new subs and to see how different it is. You know, to see if we're kind of like limiting ourselves as far as the YouTube side of the algorithm side of things. Because if you notice, every other trader does the ! Whatever, right? Fill in the blank. And when they do their giveaways, they seem to get thousands of views. Whereas we're kind of limited and restrictive to try to eliminate the amount of bots that we have in our stream. And I'm wondering if it's going to be a huge difference, right? Like right now we've got like 20 people watching the stream currently, but we're going to see if we can get that command to recognize the Kick and Twitch chats today. So, actually, guys, while you're here early, type in !West in the chat and let me make sure that the giveaway is working. So if somebody could type in !West for me real quick. Okay. All right. It looks like it's working. So that's how you're going to enter today. !West. All right, and everybody is entered. Nobody's getting blocked. Okay, we're good. All right, so we're going to try this out today, guys. It might turn into a chaotic stream. We might end up getting botted. I don't know. I apologize if that's the case. Those of you that are here early, I have put a luck multiplier of 5 on all these all the regulars and moderators and everything, so you guys will have a better opportunity than the bots will. So I'm trying to skew the odds in your favor regardless, but we kind of want to check this out for a little bit. See if there's a huge difference. Bot versus bot. Yeah, so all you guys will have a luck all you guys will have a luck multiplier of 5 compared to everybody else who just comes to the stream, types an exclamation point Wes and leaves, right? And they will have to be here. We're going to put a time limit on when they can claim their prize as well. So that if they come in, just type in exclamation point Wes and leave, and they're not here when we do the drawing. And it will be at a random time. I'm not going to announce when we're going to do the drawing either. But, so if anybody asks chat, you're more than welcome to get on them in the chat and be like, it's random. We're not telling you what time it's going to happen. So it'll happen at some point in the stream. Pretty decent morning for me. I'm up $842 today. I did not copy trade any accounts, so that is just one account. So pretty decent morning for me. But what's up, everybody? How we doing? What's up, Adam? What's up, Tobias? How's your morning going? Martin, long from the bottom. Long from the bottom back into the key level was what I caught. I was patient this morning. I kind of sat back and kind of just let it play itself out, because earlier in the week, if you remember, on Monday, I put that key level in there and I got chopped up pretty bad. So I made a point to like really get some confirmation on a trade today rather than just hopping in somewhat blindly. It was nice to see some downside though for a change. We kind of held above that prior week high at this point. So I'm interested in this overnight low hold for a possible long entry, but I would like to see that 535 actually get tapped. I'm not sure if we get that or not, but that's the trade I'm kind of looking at for a move back up towards I don't know, probably this daily high up here, just shy of 700. So have a day where we kind of, close flat on the session would be nice. Yeah, Tobias, Lucid, Lucid's a great prop firm. If you haven't tried them out yet, they're worth a look. They're worth a look. I mean, all signs point to them being the top dog right now. I mean, that nobody really has any complaints. Like them and Tradeify have really made the push. My Fund of Futures is a great firm too. Yeah, J Love, I'm kind of hesitant, right? Because of this interest that's down below with these bigger orders stacked in all the way really down to 300. I'll be hesitant on this long, but it would be worth a shot if we can test this, hold this, and get back above overnight lows. Right? Like test this swing low, hold, and get back above overnight lows and hold for this move back up. So something like this from where we're at. If we can do this, kind of put in a rejection, wick above. That's kind of what I would be looking for. If we fail, if we can get the sweep of this low, come back up and test this daily high for the rejection, I'd be interested in a short from here as well. But I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you're trading well. I just got back from my run and showered and everything, so I feel good. It's been a decent trading day. Obviously not going to let this day turn red, but we're not opposed to putting on a little bit of risk and trying to go for that 1K mark today. Yeah, Tobias. I mean, that's anticipated, right? That's anticipated. Like I said, we're not going to the people that just come in and type in !West and leave. While they might get drawn as the winner, there's only going to be a very short period of time where they can claim their prize. If not, we re-roll for a new winner. They won't get the account. So, but yes, regulars, and the people who have been here a while do have a luck multiplier on their names. So the randoms that come in here and just try to get the giveaway and then bounce and hope they win, the chances of them actually being here when we do the drawing are slim. Yeah, thanks, Chompy. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button if you could while we're at it. All right, so we did bounce that daily high. Let's see if we can get back above overnight lows here. Problem is I'm not seeing really a flip on Delta, which I'd like to see. So ideally here, I would like to see an engulfing of back above this, get back above those overnight lows, reject somewhere in the 580s, and hold right here above 570 for the long. If we do sweep below, I'll wait for that retest of this daily high and this swing low. And then I'll probably try a short from there to see if we can get an afternoon sell-off. Working on building the new funded. Yeah, Pepsi, just take it slow, right? Like, I know it's difficult on the psyche when you're seeing, you know, traders having big days. You're like, why am I not doing that? When you're starting out these accounts, it's just, yeah, you can't trade like that, right? You could lose it. You could blow up the account in one trade. Yeah, Tobias, it's fine. Like, today's going to be a trial. Like, we're just going to see how it goes. Look, guys, I know it's annoying to see the bots and randoms coming in here, strictly typing !West and bolting, right? I get it. Right? That's why I put the luck multiplier on you, and they will still have to verify their account. Right? They'll still have to verify their YouTube account. Everything will have to go smoothly. Otherwise, they will not receive the account. Because we have been scammed in the past. We have. Yeah, Tobias, 100%. 100%. You're right about that. Like, ignore what's going on in the social media space, guys. Like, you have these influencers that are posting massive profits. They're done by 10 a.m. Eastern. They're done 30 minutes. They've taken 5 trades. They've had time to post. I don't even know how they have time to do what they're doing. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea, unless they're just degenning, you know, because they have their affiliates and throwing on massive size and, you know, just rifling through accounts. I have no idea how they're doing what they're doing. How are they posting to every social media platform, trading, making thousands, tens of thousands of dollars all in the first 30 minutes of market open, right? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I have no idea how they do what they do. Oh, 100% Tobias, right? Like, I'm not the world's greatest trader. I'll never claim to be that, right? But I will teach you guys what I do know, what I'm seeing. I'm not always going to be right. I'm going to take losing trades. I don't trade with massive size. I take things slow. You know, if you're interested about where my levels are today, we can look at that chart. We're coming into where I have support here just above 500. This is where I haven't touched these levels yet today. Obviously, we've got the pivots. You've got a pivot down here at 490. That would be S1 pivot. So possible draw down here. Yeah, Tobias, I have no idea how they do what they do. Every day posting payouts, you know, and thousands of dollars. Guys, I'll be honest with you. I'm lucky if I get 1 or 2 payouts a week. And I have 6 funded accounts in my personal account right now. Like I trade them all individually, and my days are like $300 typically, $200 to $300, right? I have days like Monday where I blew up a funded account. So like I don't know how they do what they do. I have no idea. You know, I guess when you get a ton of free accounts, when you have 100 free accounts every month to give away, you can keep 20 for yourself and give 80 away, and it still looks like you're being super generous, right? I have no idea how they do what they do. J Love, they reset daily. So it's daily pivots, and they're classic. Yeah, but Martin, even you're right. They probably have huge marketing teams behind them. Like the really big channels have like teams working for them and making their posts for them, or they have AI doing it. Maybe is what I'm thinking. But how do you have time? I don't know about you guys, but every single day to hit $1,000 plus payout on multiple accounts, not copy trading, because the profits are different, the ones that they do post, right? Burn 3 evals, 4 evals, burn 5 evals, post about it. How do you have time to do all that and then be like, yeah, I'm going to go out on my boat for the rest of the day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay green, guys. Use code fill in the blank at the 20 different prop firms that we got here, that we got partnerships with. I have no idea how they do it all. No clue. No clue. I'm thinking about how busy I am and the things that I do. You know, I have no idea. I have no idea how they do what they do. Danny Trades Tactics, Photoshop it. I don't know. I don't know how you would get away with that, right? That like, especially with the way props are set up now. You know, you at least kind of got to be somewhat honest, I would imagine. I don't know, but that they could be. I don't know. I'm more worried about myself than I am anybody else, to tell you the truth. Control the controllables, right? Same thing goes with your trading. Control what you can control and don't worry about what you can't. You know, in trading, the things that we can control is our risk, our downside. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Tobias. Like, with the AI coming in, guys, it's going to be so easy for anybody really to fake broker statements and do all that and make it look legitimate, right? So it's going to be very hard to start, like, especially the course sellers, you know, it's going to become very, very easy to cheat the system. And I realize this, but that's the other thing. I think posting those big P&Ls does more damage than it does help. It just looks like people are patting themselves on their back way too much, right? Whether they're being honest or not. I think traders, especially beginning traders, when they're looking at that stuff, that can be very psychologically detrimental. You know, they're seeing 5K, 10K days consistently, and they think they should be doing that, so they're trying to trade that same way. They think that's realistic, and that's just not the reality when you're starting out trading. That's not the reality for until you're 10, 15, 20 years down the line, really. Unless you were in that very small percentage that YOLO'd your way to a massive payday in the first couple of years, right? I guess then you could be throwing on size if you were lucky to like the GameStop run up. If you were lucky enough to get in before that happened, right? And you made a huge payday in a couple days time and have a huge account balance. But for the majority of people that are just learning how to trade, that's just not the reality. All right, so there's that look below. Let's see what happens here at overnight lows. We've got the reclaim back above that prior week high. Let's see if buyers can come in here and push up back above overnight low, and then I would be interested in that long back up into back up towards 700. Yeah, Tobias, exactly. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I mean, I've expressed my thoughts and opinions on the entire landscape, on the entire online trading landscape. You guys know how I feel. Everybody's journey's different in trading, right? It should be a very personal thing. The guys that make tons of money and post every day all their payouts and their account balances and all that, it just looks like they're patting themselves on the back to me. You know, or trying to sell a course. Yeah, Tobias, and then you run into the okay, are they actually trying to show good trading, or are they getting traders into bad positions for the affiliate commission? You know, that's what weighs in the back of my mind, is, are they purposefully losing so that traders are blowing their accounts so that they're resetting their prop account? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I just don't trust people. All right, we got about 40 people in the stream right now. Let me see how bad the botting is, guys. I'll let you know. And we've got 72 entries. So so it is, people have left. About half the people that have come in have left. Both usually. Yeah, Martin. Yeah, it's very, very difficult, because even when people are showing their broker statements and stuff like that, I don't necessarily 100% trust it, right? I don't necessarily 100% trust it because of Photoshop and because of AI and because of all that stuff, right? Like, I don't. What do you trust? It's almost like what's the point in even showing a broker statement anymore? So the idea behind the whole premise behind my channel is to hang out with you guys, not worry about account balances, not worry about getting in that whole look at my payout, look at what my account balances are, right? Yeah, Rysel, we're gonna get botted. We're getting botted, and that it is what it is. We're trying something out. Don't worry though. There are safeguards in place. But we're trying something different out. You have, what's a broker statement? You have a broke statement? Yeah, Tobias, I mean, I would hope that that's not going on. I would hope people care about other people more than that and other people's well-being, because I've seen too many lives ruined, man. You know, I've been trading for 5 years and been in the space for 5 years, you know, whether it be watching, observing, or whether it be actually like streaming. And I've seen lives ruined. You know, absolute lives ruined. So, yeah, Rysel, I kind of, those of you that are tuning in a little bit later, I kind of explained what's going on. So those that were here at the beginning of the stream understand. Don't worry. So like all you regulars that are here all the time have a luck multiplier added to the giveaway. So the chances of you winning are a lot better. Same for moderators. I've added some bonuses for you guys. Obviously, when we do the drawing, it's going to be at a random time in the stream. It's not going to be announced. I'm not going to tell anybody when the giveaway is if they ask. And they're going to have 60 seconds to claim their prize. And then even after that, they're going to have to verify their YouTube account. So there are safeguards in place. Eventually, we are going to go back to the marbles races, guys. Mason's going to be testing them out on the back end today during the stream to see if he can get it to work for both the Kick and Twitch chat so that it recognizes that command. That's the other thing. It should be recognizing the Kick and Twitch chats at this point as well. So, all right, guys. We are back above the overnight low. I think I'm going to try this long at this point. So I'm long 1 micro. We'll see if it works. I'll put my stop just below this swing low. And then if sellers want to get aggressive to the downside, we'll take this stop out for a little over $100. But it's worth a shot. Buyers, we had the sweep below that daily high there and the prior week high. We reclaimed. I'd kind of expect a little move back up. So we're going to come up here. We'll target. Go ahead and target. We'll front run 380. So we'll go 675 is what we'll target here on this. Oh, it looks like I got trapped. Looks like I got trapped. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Phantom Panic? How are you? Actually, let's go right below this. Let's limit the damage if it is going to be a sell-off. I'll go right below 530. Burp, you're getting cooked today? Yeah, I'm doing okay, obviously. Right, I had a good trade this morning. It looks like I got faked out here, though. Yeah, Burp, I'm long right now. I'm long right now. But we'll see if we want to, if we just want to stay inside. Have an inside day. Because if that's the case, we're probably going to go back above 600, back up towards the mid 600s actually. And if we do get back above 600, I would obviously go break even at that point. What's up, Albu? How are you? Hit reverse. No, I'm not going to reverse out. I'm not going to be clicking in and out of trades. I'm not going to be snapping in and out just because of one little move. That's how I get myself into trouble, guys. Yeah, Burp, exactly. Yeah, that's how you get cooked. I'm long, I'm short. I'm long, I'm short. Yeah. Yeah, you really got to stay away from that. That's why I have that rule, guys, about only executing from one price within a certain given period of time. Once, giving it one crack. I didn't follow that rule on Monday, and I suffered because of it. And it seems like every time that I do, I suffer because of it. All right, we're back. It came right back to my entry. So let's see if buyers can push this up with some relative strength here. It looks like I was just a little bit early on the entry. Hey, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Everybody that's just tuning into the stream. We are giving away a 25K. What is it? A 25K? I think it's a 25K. Is it a 25K Pro or a 25K Flex? I can't remember off the top of my head. 25K Pro account today is the giveaway. So exclamation point Wes in the chat if you haven't typed it in yet. Also, if you guys haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. It really does help out the channel. We got about 60 people in the stream right now. Clean the bot entries. We're just trying something out, guys. Don't worry. Like, it more than likely the winner will be one of you guys. I have you guys getting the luck multiplier, so it should be one of you guys. So you guys, this is exactly why I'm trading micros right now, because of this. Because of what we're seeing right there, right? My trade was right, but if I was in a mini, I would have had to take 30 points of drawdown on that trade. Probably should go break even, because I would want buyers to step up here. All right, so we'll go true break even. I kind of want them to push up through 600 and not come back. Are they getting multiple entries? No. It's only one entry per user, no matter what. So one entry per account. So there's not multiple entries. All right, we do have some exhaustion there on that last push. Let's see if buyers can get aggressive up through 600 here. I would expect at least 620 on this move. Sweep above this. I don't know if we get it or not, but it looks pretty good on the order flow. Delta's flipping green. Man, now we got exhaustion and absorption here at 600. Yeah, I kind of need buyers to push here. All right, there we go. We're above 600 now. Let's see if we can make that run to 620. Jonathan, do I give trend lines a thought? So kind of somewhat. I don't ever draw them really on my charts per se, but I see them because a lot of my, you know, when we talk about break and retests, really you're talking about bear flags and bull flags, is how it shows on a chart at a level. So ideally, you know, somewhat yes. Hey, what's up, Miss K? All right, guys, I'm going to pull my stop up to 80. I don't want to see it back below 80 at this point. So, I mean, we've locked in 9 points on the trade no matter what. But that failure at 600, I'm not a huge fan of. Especially when we have absorption and exhaustion in the buying. I would have much preferred the spike up through up to 620 on that move. Oh, Burp, you're okay. I mean, higher time frame wise, we would all prefer the dump, right? Like, come back and start filling some of these imbalances that we've left behind on this move, you know? Here's the daily chart. You know, come back to this double top high. Come back to like 26.4. That's what we want to see. Burp, how do I quantify absorption and exhaustion? Like, what specifically do I look for? We only need a small retracement. I know, it's ridiculous. Tobias, we're right around where we normally are as far as viewers are concerned. We're sitting at 70 people in the YouTube stream right now. Thanks for tuning in, guys, by the way. I appreciate you. If you haven't yet, type in !West in the chat. Actually, Albu, are you here? Albu, do me a favor. Real quick. Type in !West, Albu, in the kick chat. Oh, geez. We got 125 entries in this thing. I want to see if the bot is recognizing the kick chat. All right, going to take this stop out, it looks like. We have another failure there at 600. Buyers could not push back above. Burp, the nice thing about exhaustion and absorption I have now, prior I was using the Dom surface, by the way. Hey, what's up, 44? How are you? I was using the Dom surface, and what I would be looking for is aggressive buyers trying to push through a level and a passive seller absorbing all that aggressive buying and price not able to push through, right? Like in this case, it's 600. You have aggressive buyers pushing up to 600, getting stuffed. But now we have this handy dandy premium indicator that actually prints the signal for us. So I don't really even, honestly, guys, the only thing I use the Dom surface for anymore is just to spot big orders on the books. All these new toys that we have are really nice. So I don't really have to do a lot of brain work anymore. It kind of tells me what's going on. All right, buyers are pushing here. So this is good. Let's get that push to 620. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So the signs of absorption and exhaustion are part of our easy order flow indicator. So it goes with these candles. There's a lot that goes into the formation of these candles. And really only Albu is privy to that information. So the exact calculations and everything that's gone into that, You've updated the order flow indicator, Albu? Well, okay, so Albu has a new advanced version of this indicator that I don't even have yet, guys. So So there you have it. There you have it. But there's a lot of information that goes into these. The main key takeaway is delta. So obviously the brighter the candles, the brighter the color, the more aggressive the delta push, or the greater the difference in buyers and sellers. If it's green, the greater the difference in sellers to buyers if it's gray. All right, let's go ahead and lock in a little bit something more. I'm going to go 592 on the stop. So we've locked in 20 points now. No, my target's up there, up closer to 700, because I'm kind of expecting an inside day today. So this is kind of a mean reversion play for me, is what I'm looking at. So I'm expecting a move probably back up to the initial balance mid at least. So 650 on this push. Whether I'm able to hang on to the entry or not is another story. I might get wicked out because I'm in a tight trail with the trend being to the downside. Obviously, I'm trading counter trend right now. When I don't hear from you, I know I'm cooking stuff. Yeah, Abu, actually, I haven't heard from you in 5 days, 6 days, something like that. But yeah, I mean, the new indicators are coming along, guys. It just takes time to get everything secure. You know how the trading space is. That's why it's not on TradingView. That's why it's not on any other platforms. We only have made it for Quantower so far. Once we get everything fine-tuned with Quantower and get everything working, we'll work on other platforms. But it just takes time. It just takes time. Order Flow Labs 1 is like, what indicator is that? Yeah, Order Flow Labs has something similar, different calculations. So they have something that is similar. I know that. But obviously different calculations. It's not a copycat. Burp, you were 1 point from take profit, and now it's fully in the other direction. Yeah, guys, look, we're just as, trust me, we want to get it out there. But you have to put safeguards in place. Like, you have to go through the right legal process with everything, get everything copied so that somebody can't copy your work, you know, and sell it as their own. You have to do it right. You have to protect the work. So trust me, we want to get everything to you, and there's still bugs with some of this stuff, right? Like, we're still in beta testing with some of it. Obviously the risk engine is completely unique to us as well. This box that you see down here in the bottom left, that's completely unique to us as well. We have a terminal that's in a full trading terminal that's in the process. But there's just some bugs that need to be worked out, and we don't want to give you something that isn't finished, you know, that we don't feel is good enough yet. In other words, we want to do right by you, right? I really believe. Well, okay, J Love. Facts. Okay, with that statement, with that chat statement, facts. That's facts. Am I really counter trend trading? Looking at, you know, this. You're right. Right. We still haven't taken a prior day low. You're right. But for today, right? Technically, yes. Today's trend is to the downside. Technically, I'm counter trend. But yeah. Yeah, there you go, Albu. In total, our tools run 87,000 lines of code, guys. So there's a lot going on. What's up, Forex Elite? I'm doing okay. We're working on a, let's see, if I hit this, if I hit full target here, I'll have a 1K day secured. Trading only micros too, guys. So this would be one of those really good days for me recently. This would be one of those really good days. If I can make $1,000 in a day, that's really, really good. But we'll see. I might not get it. Tobias, right now, right? I really go by what this is telling me to do, right? Like I've set my max risk for $200 per trade right now, just with the volatility. So that, you know, at $1,000 loss day, that would give me 5 cracks at it. It's telling me to go 3 micros, but with where I entered on this one, I didn't have like highest confidence. This is probably like a B setup for me. So I only put an initial with 1. If we were to, I'll probably only keep 1 on in this trade. To be perfectly honest, I would kind of want to see this push up towards that 650 area going into the new hourly candle. So I want to see buyers get aggressive here to finish off the last like 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern candle. Bruno, yeah, sometimes I do. But guys, the way that I add is if it's another trade entry that I see and I'm already in an entry, that's the only time that I really add into a winner, right? So say I'm trading level to level, level to level, right? What I would, if I say I was long from 530, okay, and I saw this move come back up, start flagging out and start holding here, I would consider taking the long, another entry from 600 in this case, if my entry was all the way down here, right? So that would pull my average entry up to about here, but it would basically only be if I see another entry that I add into a position. So I don't just blindly add as it goes a couple points in my favor, right? I'm not the best scalper in the world. I've had to learn that about myself the hard way. I'm much better when I can get in with proper size and I can just let the trade run. Kind of like what you're seeing right now, right? Like that trade did go against me for my initial entry here, 30 plus points, right? But because I was sized appropriately, I was able to stomach that drawdown, and now we're sitting at almost a 60-point trade currently. You know, and on 1 micro, we're up. I mean, when did I get into this trade? Let's see, 130. So in 20 minutes on 1 micro, guys, put that into perspective. 1 micro contract in 20 minutes, we're up over $100. Like, are you kidding me? Deepa Kumar, it's for everybody today. So type in !West in the chat if you haven't yet, guys. Obviously, subscribers, members, and regulars to the stream have a luck multiplier added to their entry. Yeah, Martin, that's kind of where I'm looking, right? You have initial balance mid sitting right there as well. So that would be the full mean reversion. So I should probably start tighter trailing at this point. And lock in a little bit more. So we'll lock in. Actually, really, I want this just to go. I'm going to go below 615. We'll give it that 620 sweep, but nothing below that. Tobias, you got a 20 times multiplier. No, obviously, you know, I want you regulars to win the account, without a doubt. I have to give it to whoever wins, right? Or at least try to give it to whoever wins. But clearly, I would prefer people who are here in all the streams and are real supporters of the channel to be the winners, right? And hopefully all the new people come back. You know, hopefully they enjoy the stream. Hopefully they enjoy the environment. Obviously, my stream is probably a lot different than what they see elsewhere. So all you got to do is type in !Wes in the chat. That's all you got to do. All right, not a huge fan that this hasn't pushed up to 650 just yet. So I have a feeling what we might see here, top of the hour. Okay, there we go. Now it's doing it. Go make that push. 650, come on. All right, we're going to lock in $100 no matter what on this trade. And we'll see if we can get full target out of it, but I'm just going to let it play out at this point. Yeah, Tobias, obviously, right? Like, hindsight is 20/20. Obviously, you'd love to be in with 5 minis at that entry, right? But I've learned to accept what I can make. You know, every day's not going to be a banger day. Every trade's not going to be a banger trade. You're going to take losses. It's going to happen. So like I said early in the stream, just control the controllables. Control your downside. Know when you're not seeing it well. Know when to step away from the charts. You are your own worst enemy in trading. That's just the reality of it. You definitely are your own worst enemy. But as long as you can control what you can control, you can't control news headlines. You can't control, 80-point slaps in half a second. But what you can control is where you place your stops, when you hang it up for the day, how much downside you're willing to risk. So that's what I say to focus on to anybody who's struggling with their trading. Don't worry about the profits. Those will come. The big trades will come, right? Like, everybody hits them. Everybody. How does the saying go? Even a blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes, right? The big trades will come. Whether it just be by luck, probabilities, however it happens, the big trades will happen. But those kind of things are completely out of your control, right? What you can control in trading is your downside. Ah, nice, Teflon. Made $80 on your first futures trade. Nice. Nice. GG's. GG's for Teflon for taking his first futures trade today. Yeah, I think you'll really like futures. I think you'll really like futures. Need this on a flag. Yeah, it's one of the biggest mistakes that I see people make, right? Is they're going, everything's got to be a home run trade, and every trade's not a home run trade. So, as traders, we need to learn how to control the things that are within our control, i.e., good stop loss placement, proper risk management, knowing when you're not seeing the market correctly, knowing when to step away from the charts, knowing when not to chase back all those losses. accepting small red days because those happen. Those things are things that we can control. The things we cannot control is news headlines out of the Middle East. Right? Hey, what's up, Phoenix? How are ya? Sorry, Phoenix, mid-trade. I'm kind of watching the trade right now because we're at that point. We're at that point that I have to really start watching price action here. Let's go ahead and lock in a little more. I don't want the top of the hour sweep down to be one of those 50-point sweeps downs. So we've locked in 60 points on this trade now. Coming up into the midpoint, so this would be the full mean reversion if it is a downtrending day. Hey, thanks to all the new subs. Appreciate you. Yes, guys, we are giving away a 25K Pro test account from Lucid Trading today. Exclamation point Wes in the chat will enter you into the drawing. It's going to be at a random time, though. Not going to announce what time. All right, there's the new hour print. Initial surge to the downside. Let's see if buyers can push this back up here. I like the new hourly print on ES for some possible continuation to the top side. Back up into like 75.90, but I just don't know if I'm going to survive this little retrace with where my stop is. Yeah, Miss K, tell him. Yep. Hassan, am I planning to long? I already am long. I'm already long. I'm long from 571. I am in a trade right now. Green line is my entry. This red line is my stop. This red line is my target. All right, let's see if buyers can push through that 650 area with some strength. If we can get through there, I'm probably going to pull my stop up to 650. But honestly, if we get through there, it's probably full target, guys, to tell you the truth. Where do I have levels at here? Do we have any like pivots or anything? Nope, we're back above central pivot. Next point would probably be up there, yeah, around my profit target. All these downside wicks here on the 5-minute. We're probably going to get full target here if we can get through 650. Guys, we are streaming on Kick and Twitch as well. So if you have one of those platforms and want to give us a follow, we are trying to build up those channels over there. J-Love, you were doubting this run up? Yeah, I kind of anticipate it, right? You generally don't have, you know, where we've been buy, long, you know, longs. The big down days are going to come after we probably have a couple of these balance out days, a couple days of indecision, right? You're going to need to see prior day lows being held below. You're going to need to see those kind of moves happen in order to really have conviction to the downside. Once I saw that we weren't sweeping that, I kind of knew it was probably a mean reversion play from where we were at. So at that point, you just go to your MGI levels, you go to your overnights, you go to your daily, you know, previous daily highs, previous weekly highs. You look at where those are and where we're trading. You start watching what order flow's doing. And try to just find a good entry. Hey, what's up, Tim? How are you? All right, we have exhaustion here. I know they said we have VWAP sitting right there as well. All right, let's go ahead and pull our stop up. Let's go ahead and lock in close to 70 points. Because I would rather see buyers aggressively push here. I don't like the stall out at 650. Because we could easily roll over and come back to 600 here. So at worst, we've locked in close to $140 on this trade. And we're right at that 1K profit on the day mark. Sitting right at it right here at 650. All right, it's failing 650 right now. We need buyers to push aggressive. I know VWAP's sitting right here too, Martin said. So this is the initial balance midpoint too. Probably going to get some chop in here. Hey, thanks for all the new subs. Appreciate you guys. Welcome to the channel if you're new to the channel. Hopefully you stick around. Hopefully you come back. If you're new to the channel, I do live stream Monday through Thursdays on weekdays starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. Sunday nights, we do the Globex Open as well. Starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. But come hang out. Come chill. We got a nice community that we've built here. Lots of really good traders in the chat. Better traders than myself. Dang it. Dang it. All right. Gonna end up just shy of 1K on the day, guys. Couldn't get the follow through. Kind of expected, though. Tenor, obviously your higher time frames are always going to have more importance, right? I really just have the 1 minute chart up for the stream. And to try to find more precise entries. And try to get a better read about what's going on around these higher time frame levels. But the 5 minute works fine. You know, this is the 5 minute down at the bottom of the screen. So it works fine. It's a little cleaner on the entries, right? There's no signs. There's no signs of exhaustion down here, yet you have a print on the 5 minute down here. So the higher time frames work well. Tenor, I don't know. I haven't tried it on any individual symbols. Right? I would assume something that has high, you know, something like meta, like what you're trading. Hey, thanks, G Pepsi. Appreciate you. I would assume something that has a lot of volume, has a lot of trades going off throughout the day. It probably acts very similarly. So I don't see why not. Oh, fan panic. The new PDT rule. So, like, I'm kind of on the fence about it, right? Because now, obviously, more people are going to have access to the markets and trading. But that's a double-edged sword. People that shouldn't be trading yet or exposing that kind of cash 2 trading are going to be trading and going to be blowing up and going to be probably wasting all their money and ruining their lives over it. I think props are going to have to make an adjustment now, because now you can sink $2,000 into a personal account instead of $2,000 into the props. So I think there's going to be some balancing out there. I think that it's going to change the dynamics quite a bit. But I can't predict how it's going to happen, right? I don't know how long that transition of, you know, people who are tired of trading under the prop firm rules, even though virtually what that is if you have $2,000 in your account, right? Now you can sink that $2,000 into that account instead of getting it's like a 50K. It's like purchasing a 50K account, right? The one thing that the props will have is you get access to that same leverage for far cheaper, for 1/20th the cost. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Right? Obviously, it's going to have some effect. Just more money on the table for you. Obviously, it's going to have some effect on what's happening. We'll just have to see exactly how much of an effect it has. Yeah, Tenor, honestly, you would just have to be, you would be my guinea pig for any kind of individual stocks as far as it's concerned. It should be fairly accurate though, right? The way that it's designed, because it's all mechanics and what has been built into it is all data driven. And there, you know, there's no obviously human psychology involved in the logic. So as long as certain things line up in the data, it should give you that print mechanically, no matter what. Is it going to work 100% of the time? No, obviously not, right? Nothing's 100%. All right, good stop loss placement there. We did roll off a 650 quite a bit. I feel like I secured as much of that trade as I could. And we could bounce from here. Buyers could step in. But I would be looking for that retest back in 600. Back into this. And see if that bounced. If not, there's going to be no trade for me here now, guys. We're coming up into heavy resistance. Higher time frame resistance. So I'm just going to probably be hands off for a little bit and wait to see what happens. Yeah, Big Teflon, that's kind of how I feel too. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I mean, I know why they're doing it. They're trying to soften the blow for when the market does take that downturn with an influx of cash into the market. So I kind of understand from, you know, the government side of things, but it's going to ruin a lot of people's lives, unfortunately. And I know that trading does that to people. You know, people don't approach it right. They see the big numbers on social media. They see the Patrick Whelans out there in the world that are just throwing on massive size, making all that money, but they don't understand the full dynamics behind his situation, and they don't understand that difference. So they think that is what is possible with a $2,000 investment all of a sudden. So yeah, it's going to ruin a lot of people's lives, unfortunately. Because inevitably, what's going to happen? They're going to sink 2,000. They're going to throw that minimum in there. They're going to blow it up in one trade. They're going to throw that minimum in. They're going to save up, and they're going to throw that minimum in there again, and they're going to blow it up in another trade. Right? MFR, what situation are we talking about? Oh no, we're talking about the new PDT rule. How they're lowering the The entry level now for day trading is now going to be $2,000. So that's the situation that we're talking about. And the effect that it's going to have on the trading landscape in a whole. All right, sellers did step in off that 650 area. Yeah, even the shorts here, guys, I'm not real interested in yet. If we can get back below overnight low, kind of where I took that long from, and hold below that, I would be interested in the short, but I kind of think we balance out here for the remainder of today's session. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I'm getting at. The feeling I'm getting right now is that we are going to get the fake outs in between 6 and 700. So it could get kind of choppy. Oh, Tobias, it was 25,000 before. The PDT rule was 25K you had to have in your account in order to day trade more than 3 times throughout the week. If your account balance was below that, you could not place any more than 3 day trades per week. Now they're dropping that requirement down to 2,000. All right, we got over 100 people in here. Smash that thumbs up button for me, guys. Exclamation point West in the chat if you haven't entered it yet to enter into the giveaway. It is going to be a random draw. We'll do it at a random time throughout the stream. We're not going to announce what time. You will need to be present in order to claim your prize. We're only going to give you a very short window to claim that prize. But welcome everybody that's new to the channel. Yeah, see guys? Okay, so for reference, I just want to give you some reference here, guys. I just want to give you some reference. We had 8,630 subscribers when I started the stream, okay? Look at where we're at right now. That is the difference. Yesterday we picked up one new subscriber yesterday. And in this stream, we have now picked up nearly 70 new subscribers. So you want to know the difference between the massive giveaway channels and my channel? Now you can see that difference. What's up, Vanjian? How are you? That is the difference you see. So now do you understand that dynamic I was talking about? How the system is designed to favor certain people and keep the little guys down, in both in the YouTube streaming space and the trading influencer space. That's the difference. It's unfortunate too. Yeah, J-Love, thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. What'll even be more... Hey, what's up, Mike Light? What'll be even more interesting, okay, is... Like I said, we're about to go over 8.7K subs on this stream. Okay, we've picked up 70 in the stream. We have less than 100 people in the stream currently, and we've got 70 new subscribers. So tomorrow or after the stream, what do you guys think that number will be on that subscriber count? You think we drop all the way back down to 8,630? ICT must have written the YouTube algo as well. Yeah, Jonathan, 100%. 100%. The rich get richer, the poor stay poor kind of thing. I understand. I root for the little guy, man. I root for the little guy. 10K. Oh, no, I don't think it's going to go up, guys. I don't think it's going to go up. I think it's going to go, hey, there's that hold of 600 in the bounce. Did anybody catch it? I was focused on anything. Yeah, Forex Elite, we're testing it out. We're putting new safeguards. There's obviously safeguards in place to limit who can win, how long you have to claim the prize. So like the chances of a bot actually being able to claim the prize within 60 seconds is going to be very low. And if they do, kudos to them. You're working hard for that account, right? But yeah. Long from 614 a Telegram. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I would probably target that 650. I'm thinking that this is a real possibility. You know, my original target. I wasn't. Oh, we are snapping around. Be careful out there, guys. We have some snaps. I mean, that was a 25-point split-second wick there. Ban that guy. Ban what guy? Sorry, guys. I don't see all the exclamation point Wes's. I just looked at my phone. I see all the exclamation point Wes's on my phone, but my chat looks like this. So I don't actually see the spamming. Maybe that's what we could do on the next one. But then I know we're going to have regulars that do it. They're going to spam exclamation point Wes and be eliminated. We did that one time where you removed the spammers. But then we had regulars that got booted out because they were typing exclamation point Wes too many times. Jonathan, you want an account with Tiger, but you couldn't claim it because you were in the bathroom? Oh, no, that's the worst. You stepped away. It's happened on my stream, too, where somebody steps away for, 5 minutes or whatever, goes to get something to eat, and by the time they come back, we already have a new winner. In those cases, if it's a regular, generally we'll honor it and just go ahead and give that person another account, or that's what we've done in the past. But at a certain point, we have to draw a line, right? There's got to be some rules in place. Happened with MFF, Miss K. Yeah, we try to honor, the loyal supporters, the regulars, as much as we can. But obviously, we can't do that every time. We don't have hundreds of accounts to give away. We try to have one every day for you guys, but even that's not possible for us. So use code WES at the props that we are partner with. That's how the giveaways happen. All right, that's how the big guys all have hundreds of giveaways every single daily. It feels like. Mike, you can never get close to finishing. Neither can my marble. My marble never finishes either. Rarely finishes. I have a bunch of DNFs. But today is a different scenario. Today, just type in exclamation point Wes. Just type in exclamation point Wes, and that'll enter you into the random draw. Obviously, regulars and mods and people that have been here a while have a luck multiplier added to theirs. So you'll have a better opportunity to win. But we're trying some new things out with the giveaways and testing some things on the back end today. Yeah, Jonathan, I'm a partner with Lucid. I have an affiliate partnership with Lucid. You can use code WES there. Appreciate you. Lucid was one of our, I was actually one of the, I was one of the first affiliate partners with Lucid, actually. One of the first few. Marzena, maybe I could join My Fun of Futures morning stream. So there's a fine line there for me. As far as joining the props. Like, once you go on one of those, right? Like, yes, it's going to help the channel. Yes, it's going to raise awareness about my channel. But then you're kind of like in that inner circle influencer trader. And I like to remain like kind of independent. I don't necessarily want to be in that influencer social circle. I kind of like to do my own thing. So I've always been hesitant about going on those. You know, because then you're kind of looked at, forced to do the heavy promoting. and that's just not my style, guys. I don't like shoving affiliates down your throats. I feel slimy doing it, right? If you use my code, thank you, obviously, and I have it there for the discounts for you guys, and so we have giveaways for the community. But that's really the reason why. That's really the reason why I have them. You know, more or less just to get Mason paid as well, my editor and business partner on the back end, so that I can do things for you guys. That's why we have the affiliate partnerships. Sabo is pretty independent. Yeah, I don't know. It all depends on what they would be asking. Right? I don't have so much of an issue with doing like a guest appearance once. But I don't think I ever want to do the whole regular segment thing with any single prop myself. Paid for what? Rigging marbles? Yeah, exactly, Big Teflon. That's my fear. Okay, so it looks like I was right on my trade. I just would have had to stomach too much of a pullback. I didn't want to give it that much risk, but the idea was right on my initial entry. Even the pullback here was right, guys. So if you caught that long and listened to what I was saying when I was saying it, it looks like it played out pretty well. Do I expect to increase my nudity percentage? Oh, Rotund, don't get Miss K started. She's been on fire this week. She's been on fire this week. So not Sputnik in your future. Yeah, you know, because that's a really, like, the whole prop firm influencer, like, streamer space is a really tight inner circle, and they kind of just feed each other their viewers. I kind of want to do my own thing, right? I want the creative freedom. And hopefully that separates me from all that. I'm not all about the drama. I'm not all about the trash talking. You know. Halbu, if we wick above 700 and reject prior day's close here at 712, I would be interested in the short at that point. Yeah, 100% for the move back down into 650. But I'd like a little more extension and then get some exhaustion up here. I would be interested in that. Yeah, William, we kind of alluded to that earlier. Yeah, but the reason why I'd rather have the initial entry up here is because you have that Globex open and that possible return to settlement up in this area. So that's the risk that you run with those entries. So I kind of like to see the wick, the exhaustion, and then sellers to step in up there before I would get in. You know, looking at the daily, we're probably looking at a doji print on the daily. You know? So yeah, test the top of prior day's close here. And have some sellers to try and force a red candle print on the day. And I would be interested in the short at this point. But I think we probably get continued move up from here. Oh, guys. By the way, we figured out this morning what the issue was with Discord. So when I woke up this morning, Discord was still doing the whole can't connect to any voice channels thing for me. Yeah, Moonrock, just type in !Wes in the chat and it'll enter you into the drawing. But it was, you know how, like, my antivirus is Norton and they have a VPN built in with my subscription to Norton. It was the VPN that was blocking the voice channel. So that's what the issue was. So that is fixed now, by the way. All right, kind of rolling over off this a little bit, but I'm still not really seeing any kind of nothing that's happening that makes me want to get short or long from up here. Obviously, I'm not going to take the long right into resistance. I'm going to hold off on that. Bro does 10 minis on a regular. Yeah, see, that's the other thing, Jonathan. I like 10. That's just too much risk, right? I mean, you're talking about, what do they call it? Tradertainment. I mean, that's complete YOLO. I wonder how many accounts they go through. Hey, Scorpions, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Guys, we are over 100 followers on Kick now as well. So thank you to everybody who's followed on Kick. So within a month, we've reached over 100 followers on Kick. Hey, what's up? What's up, Zen Zen? How are you? Yeah. Kick is a real good streaming platform, guys. If you haven't checked out Kick yet and want to create an account and give us a follow on Kick, I think it's a little bit better viewing experience than YouTube is. It's better image quality, less lag on the stream, higher bit rate. Jeez, the stream is just... the stream is so botted, guys. We are so botted. See, that's the difference, right? Like, it's just ridiculous. I mean, I'm not seeing that many people. I've seen 140 viewers in YouTube right now. But it's just absurd because look at the subscriber count right now, guys. And I want you to keep this in mind. We're about to go over 8.7K. And I guarantee that after the stream, we're going to be down around 8,630, 8,640. We're going to lose like 50 subs. Yeah, no ads either over on Kick. Yeah, that's right, Albu. That's right. Yeah, Zenzen, I had a pretty good trading day today. I had a really good trading day. I started the stream up, what was it, $840, guys? And then caught a 1 micro long on stream. Yeah, Zenzen, I mean, we're not gonna stay at 8.7K. I guarantee it. No matter what. It's crazy. It's crazy. But that's how the channels do it. If you guys notice, a lot of people go through, I think a lot of people have Google Forms, but that requires a lot of like your information to be plugged in to fill out a form or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how to do it. The marbles races works, right? The marbles races actually works. We do end up getting a few bots typically because it is a command prompt that you have to punch in. But I really don't know if there's a way to completely eliminate it other than not doing giveaways, right? Other than not doing giveaways. Oh, that's true. I guess you could get ad blocker or get YouTube Premium and you would have no ads. Yeah, still get all the alt accounts. Yeah, I'm sure some of our regulars have multiple accounts and sign up with their backup YouTube accounts or Gmail accounts or whatever. All right, there's the move back into 650. Yeah, I don't know what the solution is. Obviously, we do what we can on our back end by having them verify some information for us. And having to respond in the chat nearly immediately after they're selected as a winner. But beyond that, we can't really do anything. So it would have to be a real person that has a separate account. Like the one time we did get scammed, guys, it was actually a real person that was able to fool us on the back end by creating a YouTube account with a profile name that very closely matched the actual winner. Obviously, that person has since been banned, right? And the prop firm was notified with the code. So if you're scamming out there, by the way, we do have people within the prop firms that are both in the streams, in Discord, and we do have a regular communication line with all the props out there. If you are caught scamming an account or trying to falsify identity, you will be called out and probably banned from the props because it will be tracked. So just giving everybody a heads up now. Just giving everybody a heads up now. Yeah, Bruno, we did members only giveaway yesterday. I don't want to do members only giveaways every time. In fact, that doing stuff like that is actually against terms of service with a lot of the streaming services. It has to be available for the majority of people. Occasionally I can do the members only giveaways, but I can't do that every time, right? That's requiring people to purchase something in order to win a sweepstakes. Does that make sense? So it's you can't do that kind of stuff. Well, you can't sell the account. Hey, what's up, Novatail? How are you? Scam hammer, yeah. All right, nice little sell-off off resistance there, guys. So, Albu, well done, sir. well done, sir. Well done, sir, on the calculation. Do the Brokies only giveaways? Cracked me up. 1 second, guys. Trust maxing the boxes. You must. Yeah, no, that's they're printing correct, right? The logic is working well. Hey, what's up, DCA Gangmaster? Yeah, you don't have to be active in the chat, guys. Like, look, I'm a firm believer that in trading, you should probably, and I know this is probably detrimental to my channel, me telling you this, obviously, but you should probably tune out the social media streaming space in a lot of your trading, right? It's a lot of extra noise, and you really got to be focused to what's going on the charts. There's a lot of information here that you got to absorb, and when you're paying attention to a stream more than you're paying attention to your trading, that's never a good sign, right? Yeah, Balaji, I can't do that either because people have to take bathroom breaks and go and grab bites to eat too. And I want everybody who's here a lot of the time to have the opportunity to win. There's really no good solution to it. The marbles race is a good solution, right? It limits it to a large percentage because we do only open up the registration window for a 5-minute window for people to register. But we're trying some stuff out on the back end, so we kind of have to keep that window open today. It's just today, guys. It's just today. Don't worry about it. This isn't going to be a regular thing. I promise you. But you can see the difference. You can see the difference that it does make. I mean, we've gained almost 70 new subs in this stream, right? And a lot of them will drop off after the stream. I understand that, but we're really close to 8.7K. we're gaining. We are gaining traction here. Yeah, so we're testing out the Kick and Twitch chat entries and the availability of Mason being able to get those entries into the marbles races on the back end. We didn't want to run it live just in case something failed. Yeah, Mamu. Yeah, it happens on every stream. I fully understand that. I tuned into a Lucid live stream one day, and there was like 1,000 people watching, but they had 5,000 entries into their giveaway. I was like, wow. I don't know, Chompy. I haven't spoken to Mason, so he's looking at things on the back end. I have no idea. Your messages don't appear on the channel? I see your messages, Giselle. I see your messages. So they aren't appearing on the stream. I actually see your messages though. So like, you guys, that's what my chat looks like. All right, so I see your messages. I just don't see the spam, the exclamation point Wes. So I see your guys' messages. Sometimes there's just a delay when it pops up. Yeah, thanks, Vincent. Yeah, guys, if you guys would like access to my pre-market trading plans on NQ with my key levels and the trade that I'm looking at taking in the mornings, you're more than welcome to, and you want to support the channel, you're more than welcome to purchase a channel membership and join Level Up Discord, and you'll have access to those pre-market trading plans every morning. No, the giveaway's not over yet. We haven't done it yet. It's going to be at a random time, though. So, exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into the drawing. Yeah, Zen, hopefully those trading plans at least provide some clarity, right? Like, I'm not 100% accurate. Not going to sit there and tell you it's a gold mine, but I give you two options from a key level that I'm looking at to execute from, and then the targets based off of what happens at that level. You're afraid to go to the bathroom? You go ahead. You can go to the bathroom. I'm just a trader. You can go to the bathroom. You're good. It's like getting a roadmap for the day. Yeah, I'm glad you're finding value in them. Like, I know a lot of people love those trading plans because they do provide clarity. What they do for me, more or less, is they kind of refine the area that I'm looking at so that I can like just focus on one area of price action as opposed to all of price action. And if things line up correctly, it's usually a big trade, right? It's usually a big trade. And that was the idea behind it, was to incentivize the people who do purchase channel memberships to kind of pay it back. One successful trade from that trading plan is going to pay for a lifetime of channel memberships at $5 a month, right? That's the idea behind it. Now, I don't want to say whether it's worth it or not for you individually, but they're there. The option is there. And that's kind of my way of saying thank you to those people that do support the channel on that level. All right, moving back. It's almost doing exactly what I said earlier, guys. At this point, we might be in that. You know what I have noticed? I don't know if you guys have noticed this, by the way, but when I end the streams is when chaos ensues, right? Like, it seems like it does this when I'm live. Today we had some good movement, actually, during the stream. Was able to catch a pretty good trade. Price cooperated and did what I thought it was going to do. But we're kind of in that area where it could start going a little sideways for the remainder of the session. We are printing that doji on the daily. Heavier downside wick, obviously. But unless we get a big move during power hour, we're probably just going to chop out for the remainder of the session in between 600 and 700. What I would kind of like to see happen here, guys, I'll be honest with you, is at the top of the hour, I would like to see buyers attempt to push this back towards settlement and come back here. Wick, sellers to step in and pop a short back down into 650. Like, something like that. That's what I would like to see to end the day. Thank goodness for Costco hot dogs still $1.50. Oh, I love spicy ribs. What does exclamation point West do? Oh, it enters you into the drawing for the 25K Lucid Pro account giveaway. So in an ideal world, this is what I would like to happen top of the hour. Top of the hour, buyers step in. Sellers keep it below that Globex open there at 743. And we get that pullback, the retest of... and the hold really below those overnight lows is what I would like to see. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. But you can kind of see prices not moving as quickly as it once was. You've got initial balance mid sitting there. VWAP's probably sitting there. So it's just it's at that point where a lot of people just hang it up for the session. They're done. You know, you can kind of see down here on the 5-minute as well. We're bouncing in between the short side targets off of that resistance level and the resistance level. So we're kind of pinned right now. So I can easily see it just doing this for the remainder of the session too. All right, we have under 100 people in the stream right now, guys. We have under 100 people in the stream right now, and we have 360 entries in the giveaway. 360. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. If you're new to the channel and you're actually not a bot, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you guys tuning in. My name is Wes, if you're new to the channel. I am a full-time future trader. Thanks for tuning into the stream. I appreciate you. Hopefully you come back. Hopefully you enjoy the environment. I'm about 3-hour drive from Nashville. So I'm not close to Nashville. Yeah, Eagle's Eyes, definite bots. Hassan, right now, no. Right now, no. I kind of just drew what I was looking at. I was in a long position from below 600 that I got trailed out at 640. But price did what I thought it was going to do in the end. But right now, we're sitting right in the middle of today's range, right? I would like to see a sweep above. Sellers to step in on the new hourly candle for a possible short entry down into... I mean, if it's a power hour sell-off, that could be a nice move, guys. You could have like a 300-point move to the downside, down into, like, say, 400. The weekly opening price here at 415. That would be nice. Kind of have a shelf here that we'd have to break through at 500, but it looks pretty... It looks primed for that kind of a move. Wigwam, not on that end. You can put in like limiting factors in the Nightbot before I start the giveaway. Like you have to be subscribed for a certain amount of time. You can eliminate spammers. There's really no like complete safeguard to eliminate the botting. So what we do is we try to eliminate it to the best of our abilities on the back end. So like if you're selected as a winner, you have to respond in the chat within a very short period of time. Otherwise you don't get the prize. We verify that your YouTube account is live and active and has been active for a certain period of time. You couldn't have just created it today, right? Otherwise we're not giving you the account. So we, the only problem that you have, K-Trades, when it's like that, when you limit it for more than a day is new people won't come and watch. Like you won't. So like we would really be limiting our channel on our end and the growth of the channel if we were to do something like that. Right? Because obviously most people just come in for the giveaway, and our hopes is that if they come in just for the giveaway and they stick around, they like what they see and they come back for more, right? But if you're automatically telling those people that they can't win, they're going to tune out immediately. All right. So like I wish there was a better way, guys. I do. Trust me. I hate it because I know what's going to happen, right? Like we're sitting on 8,697 subscribers. We are 3 subscribers shy of 8.7K right now. As soon as we end this stream, within, I would say, an hour's time, I can guarantee we're back down around 8,640. Guaranteed. Thanks, Bradley. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button if you haven't yet. I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, all the loyal people. What a community we've built, man. Amazing people. You guys are all amazing people. I'm very proud of the trading community that we've built. We're relatively troll free. We did have a comment on one of our shorts videos, guys, where the guy was ripping me, was like actually ripping into me for the short that we posted of me losing, holding a trade into FOMC meeting minutes. You'll have to go and take a look at that comment. I can't remember which short it was, but there was a troll in that chat. I think you'll like my response to his chat. Yeah, Bradley, it's just bots. It's just bots unsubbing. Honestly, people unsub every day, guys. You know, after the streams, you'll especially if you're doing giveaways, people will subscribe just for the giveaway and then they'll unsub. I don't know why they do it. Hey, what's up, Kapitar? How are you? Yeah, Zen, go take a look. You'll like my response, Zen. You'll like my response. Yeah, it's bots. So as soon as they turn off the bot, they probably have it programmed to unsubscribe. There was a stream when the channel was really growing, guys, when it was like really fast growth, where we picked up like over 200 subs in one stream, and within 30 minutes of the end of the stream, we had lost like 130 of those subscribers. So so it happens. It happens. We've even notified YouTube about it because we're scared that they'll punish our channel because of it. They said there's nothing that we can do about it. We've reached out to YouTube themselves, and they said there's nothing that we can do about it. It just happens. We won't ban your channel or do anything bad to your channel. It just happens. And on that note, let's do the random giveaway, guys. Hopefully everybody's here. Let me get it up and going. Let's do the random giveaway. Oh, see? See? Already 7 people gone. Already. That quickly. All right, let's do the giveaway. All right, good luck, everybody. Once again, 25K Lucid Pro on the line. Gonna announce the winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A Teragram. Well, we know that is a regular. We know that is a regular and a bot did not win. At least we know that, right? Congratulations, A Teragram. You are the winner. You are the winner of the 25K Lucid Pro account. If you could do me a favor and just message Mock, or Mock will message you. Happy that we could do that for you. Obviously, I'm happy it was somebody that has been around a while on the channel as well. So that's good. That's good. There, fake one's nothing to worry. Bobby Diggs. Oh, it's Herogram's. He's a loyal. He's been around a long time. He's here. Trust me. He's here. I'm not going to deny him the account. He's here all the time. He's here all the time. Might not be in the stream currently, maybe, but I know he's a regular, so I'm not gonna tell him no. I'm not gonna tell him no. Re-roll. I'm not gonna re-roll. Not re-rolling. Sorry, guys. Going to give him the account. Going to give him the account. You saw it. It's verifiable. I'm going to give him the account. I would do it for any one of you guys as well. Yeah, guys, see? Look at that. That number will continue to go down. Fine, I tell you what. We'll do another one. We'll do another one since we have a lot of people crying in the chat right now. We'll do another one. I'm going to leave it open for 5 minutes, guys. Exclamation point Wes in the chat. Since a Telegram is not apparently in the stream. And yes, you're right. Rules should be followed. Exclamation point Wes in the chat. But we got to do it quick. We cannot leave this thing open again. Like, look at the sub count go down all of a sudden. That's already 20 subs gone. I don't want it to keep playing these games. YouTube doesn't like the up and down in your sub count. Yeah, see, there's a Telegram. There's a Telegram right there. Mason, select another account. We're going to be out of accounts really quickly this way. Guys. We're going to leave it open for like 3 minutes. We're going to go another 25K Pro Lucid account, guys. Get your entries in. Do it quickly. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Yeah, Kyle, watch. A Telegram's gonna win again. You watch. He's gonna get 2 accounts. And he can have everybody whining in the chat about it. All right, guys, exclamation point West in the chat. We're going to do it here. We're going to do the giveaway here in a minute. I don't even know how we have 172 entries in here, guys. 176 entries. There's not even, we have 100 people in the stream right now. 180 entries. All right. 30 seconds and I'm selecting a winner. 30 seconds, guys. Exclamation point West if you haven't got it in there yet. $15 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Atlas Warrior, you are the winner of the 25K Pro Lucid account. Congratulations. If you could do something for me, you have 60 seconds to type something in the chat. In fact, I'm going to leave this up so everybody can see it. If not, we were going to re-roll. I wish I had 100 accounts to give everybody every day, but I don't. We don't have 100 accounts to give away, guys. We got to spread them out. We got to spread the wealth. All right, Atlas Warrior, congratulations. Mason, could you do me a favor and coordinate that in the chat for me, and get Atlas Warrior verified and get him his account, and then let me know when that's done. Yeah, some people have multiple accounts. Nice. Yeah, I know. You end up with 200 entries, and now people re-roll. I'm not re-rolling. I'm not re-rolling. Atlas Warrior was here. Atlas Warrior chatted. It's there. That's it. That's it for today. We'll do another giveaway tomorrow, guys. I promise. Miss K, I know. I know. Free accounts, free accounts, free accounts, more free accounts. Guys, I don't even get free accounts. I don't get free accounts. I pay for all my accounts. Deco, we will. Oh, man. Re-rolling in 5, 4, 3. K trades. So like the setup here, I'll show you guys what we can do, what like the settings are. Let me pull up the giveaway tool. Obviously we're not going to do one, right? But I'm going to show you what we can do as far as limitations are concerned with this type. We're going to do marbles races in the future. So like we don't really need to worry about this. But you can do active chatters. Obviously that's no good, right? Because people can just spam exclamation point West over and over and over again, and then they look like they're an active chatter, right? You can do the random number draw, or you can do the keyword where people have to type in a command, right? Random number draw is the same way though. You enter a prompt, and then I could select, like if I go next here, I can select who from this group is eligible and who's not, right? And that's basically what's checked on all of them. And then I could do a range of numbers, and that's pretty much the random number draw selection, right? Or we can do the keyword, right? Select who is available, right? Which obviously if I uncheck viewers, that limits it to only people who have been here for, I don't know what the time limit is on that. I would have to do some research. And then there's all this where I can add a luck multiplier. Like today I put the regular luck multiplier at 5, and I put the moderator luck multiplier at 5. So you guys who are here all the time had a greater chance to win, which obviously a teragram had a greater chance to win than the normal, like, people who popped into the stream and left, right? But those are kind of what we can do. We've tried this remove spammers feature, but honestly, there were people that only typed it in twice that got eliminated, and it doesn't work really well. So those are what we can do as far as like restrictions are concerned. And that's it. Google Forms. Yeah, Miss K, I know other channels that have done that, but then that requires you guys to give some information, and I'm not quite sure how that all works. People have recommended that before. Every bot in the world was in here. I know, guys. Like, it doesn't matter what I say. It's gonna happen. It happens in the marbles races too. It's just more limited. On YouTube, is there a way to see who is on stream? No. So K-Trades, I can't see because that would be divulging too much personal information from, it's a privacy concern on YouTube's end. So they don't let me see that personally. You can see who your subscribers are in the YouTube studio. But I mean, guys, think about trying to live stream and monitor that on my end. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, the live stream would be terrible. I wouldn't be able to trade. I wouldn't be able to do any kind of trading whatsoever because I'd have to be working security on the back end. Like, that would be a nightmare. It's just, there's some things that just we have to deal with, unfortunately. Yeah, that's all I can see, K-Trades. All I can see is the amount of viewers. Like, right now we have 70 plus viewers in the stream. So a lot of people have left. Yeah, like even your subscriptions, guys. Yeah, even your subscriptions, like you on your end have to make that public. And if you don't have that set to public, your subscription's private, right? So like we're very limited as far as, you know, the data and the information is concerned. We can get a general idea about how many subscribers we get from different regions around the world and stuff like that, but we don't have access to anybody's like individual data at all. Yeah, Mahmoud, even then, like, it still happens. Like, that's the thing. People got to go eat at certain points in time or grab food, or they get a phone call, or they have to go to the bathroom. I don't want them to not be able to participate strictly because I have a 30-second window when you can enter. Right? There's difference in stream lags between Kick and Twitch and YouTube as well. You know, YouTube, from the time I say something to the time that you guys actually see it, is probably, it varies per person, but it can be anywhere from 9 seconds all the way up to 30 seconds of lag. So there's that you have to combat. Trust me, guys. We want it to be better. We want it to be better. We would love a far more secure way to do it. I think even if you do Google Forms, though, there's nothing stopping the bots from creating a bunch of fake Google accounts and punching in stuff. Like, it's just part of it. It's part of it. Maybe do entries on Discord instead. Yeah, okay, Trades, I don't know if that would be any better. We get about 20 bots in Discord every day. The only way that you could do that is if you made your Discord a paid subscription, right? Because obviously the bots aren't going to pay for all those entries. And if they do, I'll gladly give them an account if they want to make that contribution, you know. But I also don't want to make our Discord a paid Discord. So I just don't know if there's a really good way around it. So oh, Deuces, you want to start a trading channel? Why does your little man stumble, trip, and fall, J-Love? You'll have to ask Mason that one. Mason's proud of that. He's proud of that little animation. Miss K, you love it? Yeah, he's very proud of that animation. Little stick figure guy that trips over the logo. Oh, Phantom Panic. No, you don't have to use Trade C. You don't have to use Trade C. I trade Lucid accounts today. This was on a Lucid account. You can see up here in the upper left. It's probably kind of hard to see on YouTube, but I trade on Quant Tower. So anything that supports a rhythmic connection, you can trade on. Ninja Trader, Tradeovate, TradingView, you can trade on. Yeah, Mamba, I know. I hope people stick around, right? But we saw it happen yesterday where we did a members only giveaway. That was our lowest viewed stream since I don't even remember. Guys, I don't remember having that low of a view count on a stream. Right? I think we peaked out at 70 viewers at one point. I can't remember the last time that we were that low on the view count. Like a total of 400 views. For reference, when we were streaming during Asia session, we were getting over 2,000 views per stream. So like, I don't know what the solution is. Because if you want the channel to keep growing, you have to reach a wider audience. If your analytics are bad, YouTube doesn't push your content, right? You get buried behind all the channels that have all those viewers. So I don't know. And I'm going to continue to do members only giveaways from time to time as well, because I want to reward you guys that support the channel. You know, I want you to have the best opportunity to win one of the free accounts. You guys are the reason why the channel has success at all, right? I like being able to give you guys the free accounts. I just don't know what the safest way is. There's nothing, trust me, there's nothing more disheartening on my end when somebody that wins the account isn't here all the time, right? But I still have to honor that. I still have to give them the account. I would much prefer if it's somebody that's a part of the community that's here all the time. But I have to be fair in the giveaways as well. Show us your feet, Tucker. Well, then rig it. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to be fair. You know, there's enough scams and schemes in the trading space. I want my channel to be something different. You can mail in her entries, yeah. Yeah, guys. I know all the alts and bots that should use code West. That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. Yeah, the price is doing exactly what I thought it was going to do. Nice little rip back above 650. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting a muted end of the session here, guys. So I'm going to wrap it up there. It looks like we've got everybody verified and everybody good. So congratulations, Atlas Warrior and a Teragram on your free accounts. Guys, enjoy the rest of your trading session. Enjoy Globex. I'm going to peace out here and get away from the charts for a little while. I've been staring at charts. I don't know how you guys feel, but 8 hours of staring at charts is just too much for me anymore. I had my time where I would stare at it for 12 hours a day. Yeah, I'm done with those days. We're going to probably do something different tomorrow for the giveaways. Obviously, today was just a trial and error kind of thing. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Welcome to all the new subscribers. If you're new to the channel, my name is Wes. I am a full-time futures trader. I live stream on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch Mondays through Thursdays starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, and on Sundays at the Globex Open at 6 p.m. Eastern. Come hang out. We got a nice trading community, lots of good traders in the chat. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Peace.